right, time to do some noses. Noses are going to be done in pastels. So first I'm going to show you our friend, the oil pastel, and then I will show you chalk pastels. Okay, so oil pastels are exactly what they sound like. They are waxy and kind of oily. Unlike chalk pastels, they cannot be blended by hand. Like, you cannot smear them. Okay, they are waxy like a crayon. Okay, so again, I am going to take a look at my sheet of color schemes, and I'm going to decide what I want to do for my nose. Okay, I'm going to go with analogous colors. So that's 3 or more colors in a row. So let's do. Let's see here. We'll do blues, greens, and yellows. Those out here. Okay. So I have my colors ready. I'm going to start by doing this profile nose down here. So I'm going to kind of identify my darks, which is kind of like in the nostril area. Okay. These pastels, you can peel the paper off, so if it's getting too close to the paper, you can do that. If you want to get more of a point, you can also sharpen the pastels, but you must do that with an X-Acto knife. Don't try to put them through the pencil sharpener. That will not end well for you. Okay, so do this over the trash can. You can kind of sharpen it using the X-Acto knife. Just be very careful that you do not do this motion towards your actual skin. Okay, that also will not work out well for you. Okay, but if you need more of a point, you can kind of sharpen it that way. Okay, so you'll kind of identify your darks and kind of lay them on. Like I said, these really do not blend very well with your finger. I mean, you can see a little bit of it went, but it's not going to be like chalk pastels or graphite where it blends really easily. Okay. The best way to blend is to actually take the pastel and lay it right next to the other color, and it will blend for you with the pressure of the other color. I mean, that is how you blend oil pastels. Okay. I will say oil pastels are not really a fan favorite. Students typically do not use them, but they really can create some really nice and beautiful effects, and it is worth a try. Okay. I'm going to go ahead here and lay the orange. See how you can see the blending now. I'm blending the yellow in with the green, and now you're kind of seeing by giving it pressure with that yellow and pushing over top of the green, I'm creating some blended areas without actually blending with my actual finger, because that's just not going to work. Okay. And again, this is the analogous color scheme, which is 3 colors in a row. Okay. The reason we're not using realistic color schemes is because I just want to give you a taste of color and what you can do with different colors. If you decide on your self-portrait that you want to use realistic color schemes, you are more than welcome to do so. Okay, and you can see how that nose is kind of starting to come along. I've been working with the oil pastels, and you can see after a few minutes kind of the final product there. Oil pastels are not super smooth. They are, kind of give it a little bit of a blotchy texture, and that's totally okay. But you can experiment because it has such a thick layer on. You can also go back in with either like an X-Acto knife or some sort of sharp tool, and you can kind of scratch into it. You can kind of see I've created some like little lines and textures in there with my X-Acto knife. So when you work with these different medias that you maybe have never gotten experience with before, or maybe never shown the right way how to use them, feel free to experiment with some different tools, because you're going to be asked to use one of these media when you create your self-portrait. Okay, so now is the time to experiment.